And we are going to do some reacting now to analyze. Do I need to open the YouTubes?
Yes. Yes, you're going to need to open the YouTubes.
Okay, I'm going to kind of mute desktop audio while we pull it up and ads go through. Because ads. What am I looking up?
Hold on.
While Makia looks it up, it is kind of messed up, the whole, battleship. But still fun, in my opinion. Very fun.
The Mysterious House by the Walton Files.
The
M-Y.
I can spell mysterious.
Mysterious House. It's down there.
Mysterious House.
Walton Files.
Walton Files.
That's the one. Just
Okay.
a brief, about 10-minute little thing. And then the sequel that came in, you know.
Yeah,
later.
we're gonna wait for this ad. I'm not gonna make y'all suffer through the ads.
Suffer.
I think we're done with ads.
Yep. That would
Okay.
be done with ads.
Fear not, we're probably gonna pause a few times to add commentary.
Because
Because that is how React content works, is pausing and commentating.
if you have headphones, I recommend you put them on.
Oh, cool. Headphones.
That's the recommended way to watch this.
Okay.
That and in a dark room, but I won't make you do that.
It's also really hard for face tracking in a dark room.
Yes. So.
Gosh,
Welcome to
80s vibe. Let me turn
Welcome
that.
to the Halloween special of the Walton Files. This was a Halloween special that was put out ages ago. For the Walton Files. It had nothing to do with, like, the lore that they had built up. It's kind of like an analog FNAF-like horror. Except really interesting.
Ducky and Tammy?
The Mysterious House.
I read that as Duckle and Tommy.
That's... Wow. No. That is not the name.
Not it at all.
No, this is like one of those cartoon Halloween specials that's put on in, like, the 70s.
Okay.
Or at least it's modeled after
70s.
that. 70s.
70s stuff is... Wow.
Oh, that moon looks friendly.
Oh, that...
I like the moon.
This year's Halloween sucked. We barely got any candy.
Well, maybe you shouldn't worry about candy.
Looks cheap and basic. What kind of food is that?
the knife through the cat's head.
Have a costume. You know I don't like dressing up for Halloween. All right.
So the one who doesn't like dressing up for Halloween looks
Plenty of time to get candy.
top of the nine, and the one who does is so basic.
The night's not over yet.
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy. I forgot to change the category.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also in an unsorted... I actually don't have a category because unsorted horror is not in a category.
Ah, there you go.
Last seen Halloween?
Last seen Halloween. Weird.
Yeah.
You know, like a year before where this currently takes place. Weird.
Wow, that was fun. We got a lot of candy. Yeah, that was
Okay.
so cool, Tammy.
Candy.
However, I think it's getting a bit too late. We should
You
go
don't
home.
have teeth. Well,
On,
no
Duck.
wait,
There's
duck.
still so
Ducks
much
do have
else
teeth.
we
They have
haven't
weird teeth.
visited yet. Don't tell me you're scared about trick-or-treating.
Baby cheese.
I'm not. I really don't feel scared, okay? Let's just visit a few more houses
Or...
and then go home. All right.
Sure you don't feel scared.
Oh, what about that one?
What the heck am I looking at?
Tammy has just picked the most haunted house on the street for the last house to go trick-or-treating at.
I'm sorry, that looks like the void is just gone.
The void is consuming the house.
I'm like, there's normally like skyline and trees, but no, that's just the void. That house is peeking itself out of the void because it's like crawling out nom nom children.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, with boarded up windows. That's perfect.
Oh yes, let's trick or treat a house that's boarded up.
Fine, but we're going home.
That's
after that.
usually a sign that people aren't there.
Or maybe that they're just really big Halloween enthusiasts.
Fair.
I'd fake board up my windows for Halloween.
But right, but throughout the year you'd have unboarded windows.
Why,
Yes.
hello there, little children. Are you looking for candy?
Are her eyes glowing or is it just me?
Yes. I think it's mostly meant to be like a reflection of like the light behind her.
Okay.
Come in, come
Yeah,
in.
no,
We'll
this
have
was
candy for
done
you
way
too,
back in.
Silly bunnies.
Silly bunnies.
Mhm.
In all my years of trick-or-treating, I never went into anybody's house.
Don't ever go into somebody's house while trick-or-treating. Let this be a
Actually,
lesson to
that's
you.
a lie. The only person I did was my auntie's house because she had king-size candy bars for relatives, so I went into her house.
That's fair.
But I've also been in her house dozens of times before that.
Yes.
So it was not a stranger's house. I knew the person
Wow,
personally.
that was neat.
That is so the wallpaper.
I'm
Oh my
so
gosh.
glad you kids like it. Now, allow me to introduce my friends.
Oh, her friends.
This is Billy.
Billy.
Is it Billy the Bear?
TZA,
TZA.
and the pumpkin rabbit.
Are you collecting kids in Halloween costumes?
Nope.
That's a fair reaction.
That was some great timing, hero.
We have plenty of candy for you.
We have plenty of candy for you. Yeah, man, you're not beating the allegations.
Oh gosh.
Sorry about that. We like taking pictures of our guests every year. That way we'll never forget them.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
you
Yours just
little
sounds.
children?
That's a dog.
Sure. Jester.
Those two. Hey, it's the bear! The bear that went missing!
Weird.
How weird!
I'm sure that's just a coincidence.
It's a coinkadink.
Well, thanks for the candy, but, yeah, it's getting very late. We should go home now.
Yes, please go home.
Really? Don't you think it's a bit dangerous for two kids like you to be wandering around the streets at this hour?
Not unless you have a really big flashlight.
I have an idea. Why don't you two
I don't-
stay here for the night?
I don't like this smile.
Do you like anything about the pumpkin rabbit?
No.
There you go.
They
I
unsettle
was
me.
gonna say, I don't think you like anything about that guy.
He unsettles me.
Are you sure? We still need to go home. You sure this is a good idea?
I think it's a great idea.
I don't think it is.
Besides, it'll just be for one night.
Said every
Okay.
serial killer ever.
Uh-huh.
Night.
Go ahead and pause real quick.
Every
So
serial
remember, this takes place in like the 70s. The 70s when people were a lot less. It's difficult to hear the vid, by the way. Well, we should turn it up then.
I can turn it up.
Yeah.
I just tend to have YouTube audio a little lower
That's
for
fair.
my own sake because it pulls on my eardrum
And
either way.
the audio quality on this particular short is not
It's
exactly
not the
phenomenal.
It's fine.
The sequel has much better audio quality,
Which
um,
probably
which we don't have time for.
Yeah, we don't have time for today.
Because it's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's another time
They
when we've
outdid
got-
themselves with the sequel. I'm very proud of them. But
Yeah.
remember, this takes place in the 70s, back when, hanging out at a stranger's house wasn't a big deal. Because
It was.
it just wasn't. Because nobody
That
knew.
that time frame baffles me. The fact that you could go to a neighbor's house and you could just walk right in because no one would care.
And you could just not tell your parents where you were. And
Yeah.
then just your parent would just have to call around and figure out where you were.
That time frame baffles me because it's like we've grown up in the time frame of you have to let your parents know where you at. You can't just walk into a stranger's house. It's just insane.
Well, and we're entering the time frame of there are trackers on your phones. Your parents know where you are 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not on your phone, they can literally put an air tag on you.
Mhm.
Just all of that.
Yep. And yeah, I mostly bring this up because there are lots of comments I see blaming the kids for getting themselves into this mess. One, this wasn't unusual for the time, and two, they're like 10. They're being told by authority figures what to do.
That
They're
is
gonna
true.
listen.
That is true. Especially from the time frame of it is so used for you just to stay at random places and stay at random people's houses. And then, especially since your time frame of you don't have the context clues of stranger danger.
Stranger danger, not a thing.
That's not a thing. So it's like, you wouldn't think of, oh, hey, Dad, let me go inside of this house. Not to mention, in this day and age, 10-year-olds would not be walking around by themselves.
Nope.
They would have an adult. Most don't. At least not this late. Walk around by themselves.
That's true. That's true.
I say most because there's an exceptions, but
there are exceptions. But yeah.
But again, as Vakia said, this is the time frame where that was not the context. So it's like, I'm over here with,
because
with like modern knowledge of don't do this is how you die. But like,
yes.
Granted, I'm far of one of the younger generations who's been trouble tracking me by phone as often as I forget it.
That's valid.
That is 100% valid, Eyes. I have had on more than one occasion myself just set my phone down, walked away, then spent 30 minutes trying to find my phone. I am that. I misplace my phone all the time, and it doesn't help my phone is either on vibrate or silent.
See above air tag in your shoe or something.
Yes.
Well, above, quote unquote.
Yes. But then again, as we said, that is a technology we have is air tags and straight up tagging the children. Which I would be really tempted to do to my own kids if I send them off trick-or-treating, just stick air tags in their costumes.
Yeah.
Really hard to lose me if you have your costume on. Tag the children. Yes.
Anyway, just wanted to reiterate that point.
Yeah. So the point being,
I love tag.
yes. May something dependent on the activity. Yes.
It sure does.
Yes, it does. All right, so let's continue
Wait,
on.
not like that.
We're gonna just leave it at that. It's fine. Hopefully the sound is a little better for you guys.
Yeah.
The audio
quality for this will range between really loud and really quiet. We'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Cock.
Teach the kids to live without privacy, not like they'd already grown in it. Media overshoot, yes. Headphone check. Yes, Cock, headphone check.
I don't like that picture of the lamb on the wall.
I don't. We did say this is best with headphones, and Cog had to do that.
Cog had to check. Ow. That's fair.
Being dramatic over here, it's fine.
I wonder where Ducky went.
Hello. Yeah, Ducky kind of left in the middle of the night.
Tommy.
I saw that just in time, like next time, Cog. It's true, there is a bit of a delay on the stream.
They've already hung their picture up on the wall.
Oh, that's weird.
Ducky?
That's weird.
That is weird.
My internet cut out, so I missed it. You only got BB.
Oh, Billy doesn't look all that good.
Oh. You scared me. How long have you been there?
Yeah, how long have you been there?
Decade.
Where's the rest?
Yep, let's walk around the horror house and try to find our missing friend.
Tommy.
That sounds like such a robotic voice. Tammy.
Tammy.
Hello?
Tammy. It is me. Real Ducky voice.
It is I, Real Ducky.
Yes, I believe you.
Oh gosh.
Yep, yep, yep.
I like to play on music though. How big is this house? Oh wait, I did say stretch it peeks out of the void. This house is the void, it's fine.
I believe
Ducky?
this is the basement.
This house is the void.
Yes.
And push. Just kidding.
Hi there.
Ah. Very, very florally. Hi, behind.
That doesn't look like the rabbit.
I really need to see somebody about all that mold. Yes! All that
Seriously.
mold. I think that was a picture of those guys.
That
It's even
looks
closer.
like
That-
the sheep.
Ugh. That kind of startled me. Oh, it's dark.
Ducky?
Ducky!
Oh.
He's right behind. And we close the door. A gate. There.
Good call on the door, because if you look,
Oh, the door's wide open. He's like,
Ducky, come on, dude. This isn't funny.
not in the morning.
Called it!
Ducky?
For anniversary.
It's don't they? It's Ducky.
Oh no, he's melting.
Someone has vivisected
I
Ducky.
will sing it down, and it won't be very long. By the maiden,
Yep.
and she never was around. Everyone said
And the other kids.
she was not long in the
They're other
day.
guests.
All alone, what a pity, poor little maid. She never thought
Hi, Biggie.
sorrow, and the midway, she had never strayed.
Hi, Rabbit.
It's the pumpkin rabbit.
How are you today?
Look at his smile.
What are you doing here?
I'm just looking for Ducky.
What have you done?
Looking for the bathroom.
You're a naughty child, wandering around the house. I will have to punish you for being such a misbehaved little bunny. Don't worry, you won't feel a thing,
I think you're lying.
and you'll get to be with us. Wouldn't you like that, little girl?
I'm in danger!
That is the correct response.
Get away from me!
Okay.
Oh, we get to see the pumpkin rabbit's face.
I didn't like that brief thing I saw of your face. I still don't like it. Still didn't like it.
Fair.
It's fine.
Welcome to the lesson of stranger danger, my friends. Absolutely not.
Yes.
We still got a bit.
It's
It's almost done.
yeah. Okay.
But
One thing that I will this does definitely feel like it's something that would have like the audio quality of something from the 70s, which
it really does. Which props to them for doing.
props.
But wow, it's hard to make out.
Yeah.
And if it had subtitles, I would have had you put that on, but it does not.
That's fine. It's
Yeah, Tammy looks fine.
yeah, that's totally fine.
I love the really cheery The End font over a dead child's face. This is fine.
Yeah.
Horrible, horrible boogeyman. I come
Pumpkins.
in
And then
Just
it's just
the end
credits.
credits. Just
It's all
due
done by
to
Martin Walls. He's
yeah.
great.
just
Would
due to the song,
recommend-
I'm not gonna do the end credits things,
Fair.
but we
That's entirely fair.
just gonna leave it at
But
that.
yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, my thoughts on that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot just happened.
Yes.
Is that what I want? That's what I want. Okay. this definitely does show the stranger danger.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of funny when you think about it, because like I've listened to a lot of crime shows and like just crime podcasts.
Amen.
And it just is everywhere in my feed.
Yes.
And when you yes, and I know, stereotypical woman just listening to her crime shows, it's fine.
Yep.
I will be that statistic, it's fine. But it definitely does show, like, within this, the whole, how we go from, like, back when, like, the quality for this, per se, because it's definitely not made in the 70s, it was made 4 years ago, where you go from, hey, yeah, just totally stays over someone's house and, like, totally be fine in this house, it seems totally just spooky for Halloween, to, hey,
yep,
you shouldn't. You don't know who's there.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, it is sad that our like society has progressed to that point, but at the same time, I'm also glad, because I have listened to so many different crime things that are like serial killers from the past, and I have something caught in my eye, so I keep blinking. Holy heck! So it's like how easy it was for them to get their targets, especially when their targets are children.
Well, and to get away for so long.
And to get away with it. Like, there are literally killers who have had, hundreds of victims that we know about. And many more that we don't, because at the time, people just didn't know.
Yep.
And it was like, it just blows my mind that can be the case. That's just what it was. And sure, yeah, we still have that problem today, but
to a much lesser degree, especially in America, at least.
It's
other countries, good luck.
Other countries, some
Depends.
still think that serial killers is an American phenomenon.
It is not.
It is not.
I think the most prolific serial killer was...
Isn't it in, like, Russia? There was one in Russia that was really big. Like, had, like, over 80 victims, I think.
There was one in Russia that was really big. There was one in... I don't remember exactly where in South America. South or Central America that had, like, 300 victims.
Yeah, I think.
I don't remember his name, and quite frankly, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Since I am not a podcast that deals with that, I am not going to spread their names. Go find an actual channel that deep dives into these.
And we'll talk more about the victims.
Yes. Yeah. If you want one that actually does really good about talking about the victims,
Casual Criminalist.
Casual Criminalist. I am throwing a
great.
shout out. He is amazing. He does blind reads on all his scripts, and
so it's really nice because then you don't get it doesn't get as toned down.
Yeah.
When something horrible happens, he reacts like something horrible happened.
Yeah.
And it's a nice reminder that no, this is a horrible thing. It's not just a story.
And he always, to the best that he can, says the names of the victims. He acknowledges the victim's existence.
Yeah,
Another
him and his writers are very, very good at it.
Really good about that. Another one who's really good about acknowledging the victims is Call Me Chris.
Call Me Chris is also really good.
She's really good about that.
Call Me
I
Chris,
like her reads too, so.
And if you're looking for something that's a little more overseas and not like America, because we are American based, I would recommend Rotten Mango. They do a pretty good job of covering specifically Asian cases. Casual Criminalist covers some of those too, but
yeah, some.
Rotten Mango does a really, really good job.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's... There are many good ones out there, which is why I say if you're wanting a good one or wanting a deep dive into some of just the killers of the world, you gotta find those good podcasts and those people who are going to just say what's out there without focusing too much on giving credit to the serial killer, which is dumb in my opinion.
Yep.
Anyways.
That was The Mysterious House by the Walton Files. At some point, we will also watch Return of the Pumpkin Rabbit, which is the sequel that came out 4 years later.
9 months ago.
9 months ago. Came out 4 years later with an extremely, like this dude worked on his animation, you can tell.
That's good.
It looks really,
I did
really
like
good.
the animation, like, just talking to the video itself of the animation quality.
Mm-hmm.
I did like his animation quality. It definitely reads as more of a beginner's animation. However, it reads as a smoother beginner animation. Like, I've seen choppier beginner animations out there.
Yeah. I've made choppier beginner animations.
So, like, I liked the animation just for it. Definitely had a simplistic animation because that's what you do, especially when you're starting out. You keep it simple.
You keep it simple and still manage to tell a really interesting story.
I know. And its own way, that the story it tells is the fact of, hey, let's see what happens when we have an unknown horror on a night that is where kids are dressing up. And I think Halloween is a really, really easy way for someone to get away with hurting other people because people wear masks. And it's normal.
Mm-hmm.
And in its own way, it's scary. When you think about it, I'm sorry if I've just ruined Halloween for you. I'm still dressing up for Halloween.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Yes, but this is also just my PSA out there to... Then don't tell them my plans. Just be safe. And if you need something, like if you want something with you, like on the plans of Halloween, which is in like, what, a few months now at this point?
Like 2 months.
2 months?
Or so.
Carry a big, bright flashlight that you can stick in your bag. It doesn't have to be like a big wacky stick flashlight, but just a big enough flashlight that it is bigger than your hand, that you can hit somebody with, and it is bright. Best thing you can do with that flashlight is literally flash it in someone's eyes and hit them with it and run. Or just flash them and run. It's really hard to chase somebody when you see spots.
That's true. Anyway.
That is my PSA for staying safe. But
that is the Halloween PSA.
But people should still have fun.
People should still have fun, but that is the Halloween PSA. Be careful.
Oh, be safe. But be careful. It's fine. But yeah, no. That whole thing there with one thing that I'm just gonna comment on for the sake of, I'm gonna come back into this video where I'm just gonna show just this scene shows so much of just the vibe of this video.
Well, and one thing I really like style-wise is at the very beginning, it's not very beginning, but like, yeah, it's so bright and colorful and very cheery.
Yeah, it is. You
but
watch
then
it
the
go.
Second you get to like,
as you get into the house,
it's
this
still
is the thing
fairly
though.
bright and cheery, but like.
Well, here's when you look at it. How many shadows do you see? Like you see the very beginning. There's not a ton of shadows. It's very.
Mm-hmm. It's very two-dimensional.
Yeah, and then when you get into the house itself, now there's more darkness. There's more dark spots. Like
there's more dark spots, and then when you first see something that I really like, when we first see the realistic-looking clown thing in the corner, it's the first time we see something realistic.
Yeah.
Everything else up to this point has been in a cartoony style.
Yeah. This thing in the corner over here.
Mm-hmm. Billy, quote unquote.
Yeah. It's the whole thing for it is it sounds scary. And then of course we have the freaking rabbit when it just removes its face. Like, hi! We'll show his face again. Hi! I just realized he has less flesh on his face than I thought he did. Wonderful. I don't like that.
Then exit out of it.
That is my plan. We're just gonna close down.
Okay.
It's fine.
Alright. Follow us on YouTube. Go see the archives.
Oh, yeah.
You can look at other past horror games we've played, such as Outlast, Bendy and the Ink Machine, several FNAF games.
Oh my gosh.
And, like, all of Observation Duty, along with several other things.
If
Follow us on the Discord.
Can y'all hear the cat?
Pretty kitty. He's a little motorboat.
Let me know if you heard the cat. I legit moved the microphone to be right next to him. It's Cheese. He's a little motorboat. It's adorable.
Follow us on. Join the Discord. Get updates of when we go streaming. Stick around for the raid. Get points.
Yay! Y'all heard the cat. That is Cheese. Cheese is just a little orange cat motorboat. It is adorable. He's also started doing the I attack your legs.
Behold the power of cheese.
Yes!
Power of the cheese.
I love it. I'm gonna